I'm Jelani, co-owner of Richie's Chicken and Soul, and today is day 2 of making the perfect hot sauce. If you've been following us on this journey, on day 1, we are attempting to make a hot sauce for our brand Richie's Chicken and Soul. As kind of a primer, we think that, Red Hot is one of the best hot sauces for fried chicken. Kind of give it an 8 out of 10. It's a Louisiana style, very similar to Louisiana hot sauce or Crystals. Our Tabasco has a little bit more tang to it, but we think that as a starter for fried chicken, a great hot sauce is going to be Louisiana style, very much vinegar forward. As I always like to do in my videos, shout out a couple of hot sauce brands. We are hot sauce fanatics in our households, so we're introducing a couple more hot sauces that are we like. I can't say our favorites because I don't think you can have 100 favorites, but this is a new one. One's called Fixin's. This is a soul food restaurant we visited out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A great Louisiana hot sauce. It was surprisingly good. We bought the bottle right after the restaurant. Nice balance of flavors, a little bit spicier than typical Red Hot. It's a little bit kind of that same consistency, if you can see, but really tangy, so we like it. So that's one of our new favorites. Another one that I'm a big fan of, this is a brand out of Canada. We do like to visit Canada a lot. This one's called Heartbeat Hot Sauce, and this is their Scorpion. It's not their hottest one, but it is really, really good flavor. Similar to Melinda's, you can kind of put it on everything. They do small batches as well. They have a whole line of hot sauces. So check these guys out if you're not familiar with them. Really good hot sauce as well. But jumping into our hot sauce journey, what did we do last time? Last time, kind of did things on the fly. I was waiting for some fermented hot sauce. That didn't happen. So we went to the store right behind us. We grabbed some chilies. We determined they were Thai chilies. And we just made some hot sauce on the fly. Wasn't bad, but at the end result, it tasted good on its own. But when we put it on chicken, flavor just got drowned out by the chicken. It wasn't cutting through, didn't have that bite. So since that point, we've done, let's just say day 1.5, we made hot sauce bottles number 2 and 3. And I'm gonna walk through what we did on these. These are both super duper phenomenal. But the biggest thing that we started with that's different is instead of buying fresh peppers, we started with fermented pepper mash, fermented cayenne pepper mash. So got a big gallon of this. What it essentially is they're taking cayenne peppers, they cut it all up, and they're mixing it with a salt solution, not a brine, but just salt and peppers. And the natural lactobacillus that's in it takes over and creates that culture, and it pushes out all the other bacteria, and it causes a fermentation process which breaks it down, and it just adds all this flavor and umami to it that really changes a basic pepper to really, really complex flavors. But this is just peppers and salt broken down like a mash, and it's really good just on its own. It's potent. They use the salt to ferment, so sometimes you don't really need to add a lot more salt when you're actually making a hot sauce. So this is just peppers, salt, fermented. And so we've got hot sauce number 2, hot sauce number 3. These are both really, really, really good. Super similar in taste. I personally like the one with the fresh garlic a little bit more, but for our sakes, I think using granulated garlic makes more sense. Easier to reproduce, be more consistent. So that's the way we're gonna go. And then once we get a flavor profile that we really like, we will then sub fresh garlic to see if that takes it to another level or if we're fine where we're at. So both of these hot sauces are really, really good. My wife and I both tried them, and what we felt is that the vinegar level needed to go way up. So while the flavor was good, it didn't have that tang of a Red Hot, but that vinegar is just biting through. So we're gonna double our vinegar amount, and that'll be our number 4 hot sauce. And then number 5, we'll double the vinegar, and we're gonna double the garlic amount for number 5. Let's remind you, this isn't a gimmick. We're not just doing this for YouTube. We're actually just giving you the behind the scenes as we make our own hot sauce in store. and come up with our own recipe, which we'll eventually sell in store or use in store and then actually sell to the broader public. So this is a journey. No clue how long this is gonna take. We've been kind of working, dabbling on hot sauce for probably the last 6 months. Seriously diving into it, probably the last 2. I don't know if this will take 10 trials, 20 trials, or 100 trials, but like we're committed to making the best hot sauce ever, and taking you along on that journey. For test numero 4, test number 4, we've got 8 ounces of vinegar, vitamins. We have 150 grams of pepper mash. And we're gonna do a half teaspoon of garlic. Vitamix are pretty powerful, so if you have them on high, they heat the ingredients. We don't really want this hot, we just want it emulsified. So I just pulse it, and then I also just run it on low. Ready. Look at that bad boy. Smells phenomenal. Makes me want to cough. Look at that guy. Consistency looks phenomenal. Definitely looks more red hot like, adding that vinegar in there. So in each of these experiments, we're going to change one variable at a time, taste it, and then adjust. Got 8 ounces of vinegar, 150 grams of cayenne pepper mash. And then now we're gonna do a teaspoon of garlic. Pepper is spicy. Want to sneeze? But I won't. All right, I'll mix this up. I'm gonna start bottling after this. Check out the consistency. Like the previous, is very close to red hot. I am trying my best not to cough or sneeze. Next time I do this, I'm definitely gonna wear a mask, because this is like really hard. All finished. I'll pour it in here, and we're gonna bottle this up. Then we're gonna do a taste test. I'll let you know if we're closer or if we're further away from finding the perfect hot sauce. Day 2 of making the perfect hot sauce. As you saw before, we did trial number 4 and trial number 5. 2 and 3 came out great. What we did for 4 and 5 was we doubled the vinegar amount. And in this one has a half teaspoon of garlic powder, just the same as this, and this one's double. So we're gonna try them, and we're gonna rank them relative to red hot, which is our standard. And then we're gonna try it straight, and then we're gonna try it with some chicken, because that's the only way to try these wings.
Can I smell it?
Of course you can smell it. Weirdo.
I smell the extra vinegar.
Definitely more vinegar. What do you think? You're getting closer.
This tastes like Frank's.
Between those two.
I like the extra garlic.
Now we gotta do a control sample.
I don't know which one I like better.
This has a more vinegar still.
This one.
Taste this. I feel like it has still more vinegar.
It does.
So we gotta up the vinegar even more. Do you like this one better?
I like number 5 better.
Do you like 5 better than Frank's? You think we're already better than Frank's? Did we already beat them?
No, we didn't beat Frank's. You know, I would.
But you like 5.
I like 5 better.
5 better? Let me taste 5 again.
I'll taste this again. As you guys can see, we're hot sauce people. He always coughs.
What up? You think it needs salt? You think that's what's in? You think that's what's in Frank's that's bringing out that vinegar? I wonder if it's salt. You think it's salt?
I think it's salt. Both of them are actually really good. I'm curious to see how these two will taste
Tomorrow. Yeah, but I think it might be time to kind of play with the salt ratio. It has the consistency down.
That one is really good. I like, you can taste the garlic.
I think we go with 5 and then play with the salt level a little bit and then see how we like that, if that gets us closer to that flavor. And then the next step is going to be, we're not trying to recreate Frank's hot sauce. We just think that's a good base, and then we're going to add our own elements.
Secret ingredients.
We're going to add in our own elements to make it ours.
Yeah.
So part of it's going to be some sweetness, some a little spicier. Once we get to the exact recipe, we probably won't share all the details, but you can go make all the steps right before our final version and, you know, make your own version at home. So we're going to do...
We're very close.
This is for... The pour is very similar. 5.
This one is Frank's.
Yep, Frank's.
That's it.
It's good. Just still gets a little lost. Pretty good though.
It does. It gets lost. It's not a bold. This one I can taste the garlic. And the garlic hits you.
Yeah.
You taste the garlic?
That one's good. And let's do Frank's.
That vinegar hits you.
Vinegar is so much more intense.
It is.
I wonder what they're doing. Vinegar just like punches you in the face. I don't know if the vinegar concentration is higher or something like that.
I don't know.
But it's like a lot more potent.
Taste the vinegar. That's what I always liked about Frank's.
But you don't taste
I
the
don't
other.
taste the-
You don't taste the other flavors.
I mean, you taste salt, of course. I don't taste the garlic.
I wonder if they're like putting even more vinegar and then like cooking it off so it concentrates or something.
I wonder if the vinegar stands out more because of the salt ratio.
It may be. So on this one, this is really good, number 5. I said this is a really, really great jump off point.
That one's really good.
Now what we need to figure out is how they're getting that punchier vinegar flavor. It's just a matter of adding some more salt, or if there's some dilution they're playing with the vinegar. That will be our next step when we explore on day
They're doing
number.
like, a dilution with the vinegar, water, and salt.
They're adding water, so I'm wondering if they're cooking it and they're cooking off water. They're cooking it down so much that they have to add water because the vinegar concentrates. I'm wondering if they're doing something like that.
Yeah.
But we will have to figure this out, and that will be
On our next video.
our next video on day 3 of making the perfect hot sauce.